New tonight, brides-to-be get ready to spend big. The average wedding in the tri-state area can run more than $80,000. But as CBS 2's Jessica Moore found out, there are ways to stay on or below budget without looking cheap.
I started having heart palpitations, like, how are we going to do this?
Newlyweds Caprice Benedetti and Eric Buchel had champagne taste, but only a beer budget when it came to planning their wedding.
We want to have about another 100 of our friends show up, and we couldn't really afford to feed them, and Eric goes, I'm ordering pizza.
Having fewer guests for the formal dinner saved them thousands. Plus, they saved by sending evites rather than traditional invitations and printed their own place cards for seating.
I think the whole cost for that was $22.
Benedetti also saved big on her designer gown. She found it at a sample sale.
Everybody wants everything to look unique, original, have the latest and greatest thing. But very often, those things come with a really big price tag.
Andrea Correale is the founder of Elegant Affairs Catering.
Instead of breaking the bank and spending hundreds of dollars on a floral centerpiece, work with your caterer and make food your centerpiece.
She also says a wedding brunch can be less costly, saving on food and alcohol. And she loves the idea of a cookie cake as a fun wedding cake alternative.
Our virtual planners become a bride's digital BFF.
The wedding app Loverly can also help do the planning for about 1/10 the cost of a wedding planner and help save on vendor costs too.
We are curating the top vendors, the top products for you based on your budget, your aesthetic, and your wedding date.
And Brides Magazine Kia Minor says guests won't even notice if there are no favors, and also suggests taking a page out of Kate Middleton's wedding and cut the number of bridesmaids.
Each bridesmaid probably represents about $200 or more in terms of out-of-pocket expenses for the bride.
And she adds, just don't forget the basics.
Don't run out of food. Keep the music good. Don't run out of alcohol. Everything else, you're fine. No one's going to notice. No one's going to think you're cheap.
Another tip from our experts, cut back on cake costs, which can run up to $22 per person by using a smaller or even a faux cake. Have a sheet cake ready to be cut up and served to guests, and no one will know the difference. Jessica Moore, CBS 2 News.